Well, hello. I did not know that I was going to be going live today, but some of my friends all over the place got bored, and it's a snow day. And why not? Why not? I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I hope it's not too late. Becki, where'd you go? Get back in the room. Becki, get back in the green room. So I have number one guest here right now because Becki's in the chat on the vertical. I don't know why. Becki, come back in. I have Dave Murphy, everybody's favorite subscriber. Dave, how are you today?
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Good. It's morning, right?
It is. I haven't even got out of bed yet. It's like just before 8 o'clock. So that's why I'm not on camera. I got bad bed hair.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I actually have bedhead today too. I didn't do a whole lot to my hair. So poor Becki. Becki was bored, but she's in the chat. Becki, get your butt up here.
Slide up here. Click on that.
Hopefully our Sam will come up too. So Dave, you just let me know that I had a psychic score. Isn't that right?
You did. You did. Harry is actually in the UK, and you said that the other day that you thought he is.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to give myself a psychic score
now.
We'll do little psychic score. We'll celebrate. So that's always fun. Dave, you are always on the lookout for a psychic score for me. So I just want to remind everybody in the audience that if you ever find a prediction or a psychic supposition that I've made comes true, let us know so that I can do a little psychic score. It really does help my channel, and I'm all about psychic accountability. Right now I'm running go ahead.
I was going to say, well, I actually got a psychic score too. Remember, I told you hit 8,000 before Christmas. You did.
and I still haven't done the celebration for that. I still need to do like some kind of happy celebration for that. And I was kind of at a loss. Like, what would you want? Like, what would be a good celebration for that, Dave? Like,
oh, well, I like Tipsy Tarot, but you're not doing that at the moment.
Well,
because of your meds.
Because I'm on the shot, it is a little difficult for me to drink to excess where it's going to get fun. So, but I could do the THC beverages. I could do that. So it could be like Dizzy Tarot or Dipsy Tarot.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Could have some fun with that. I think Becki needs the link again. I'm going to send her the link again. Let me send her the link again. Boop. There. I just put it back into my chat with Becki. Oh, and there. Hey, we got another guest. This is fun. Oh, this is a lot of fun. I'm entering the panelverse. We've got Zephyr Canine on the line.
Oh, Zeph.
Oh, and we've got, oh no, that was just a blank one. So we've got some people coming in. We've got some friends coming in. So, and I think Lady of the Lake wanted to know if she could come on in. So I don't know. I one of the things, Lady of the Lake, I don't want to drop the public link because then we run the risk of having some randos show up. Not to quote Amber Heard, but we certainly don't want the randos up. But let's jump into some readings and then we'll figure out what we're doing. I thought Becki was coming up on the screen. She should be up on the screen. So I'm gonna put my cards up here. I think I want to give us a little bit of a better view here. How can we make this nice? There we go. There we go. How come I don't have a bigger thing there? Let me see. Hang on, please hold. Everybody, I got you. Please hold. Maybe that's there we go. This is going to work for us. Zeph is not playing nice today. We got Denise Burnside, the fastest growing channel on YouTube, in the house. Somebody could drop her link. That would be fantastic. But Dave, what do you say we read on Bozo Harry?
Yeah, let's see what he's up to and what's going to happen.
The main gist of why he's here. Now, I think it has something to do with that court case, but who knows? Maybe not. What kind of questions do you have? So go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
Mine would be: is he going to stay? Mine was going to be: is he staying? Is he going to stay in the UK or is he going to head back home? What's the go?
Look at this. Page of Swords, Moon, Knight of Wands in reverse, Hangman in reverse, King of Swords. I think he's making demands right now. That King of Swords suggests that he is making demands here. That and I don't want to say like making demands like he's like a complete jerk. Joanna, yes, you can be on the list. There's actually a if you want a personal reading, let me give you a link. You can purchase a personal reading over here on Hipsy, or you can do super chat or super sticker, or if you have pop culture question, just put it all in caps. Pop culture is going to be free. Okay. So, but you get to meet some of my friends today. My good friend Dave. What's going on in my private chat? Let me see that. Oh, there's Zeph. Okay, chatting in the private chat. Let me open that back up. And this, and all of a sudden I did a whole bunch of crazy things there. So, so Harry, the reason for him being here is concealed at the moment. It is a concealed visit. I think we will get the results of this visit, the test results, if you will. Text me right now, and I'll send you a free copy. Text the word in to 505 to claim your. Did we lose Dave? I think I lost Dave. There's Dave. We got Dave back. And Zeph, I got you on mute because I can hear your TV. I'm sorry, honey. So, Dave, welcome back. Welcome back from the beyond.
Thank you.
So the reason for him being here is concealed. Now, this is kind of interesting because the Hangman is in reverse. So he is not regretting any of the behavior that he exhibited. And he's coming in with a lot of destructive language. So is that toward the royal family? I am not sure. Is it toward his wife? We'll pull some extra cards and see what that's all about. King of Pentacles. He's broke. Page of Pentacles. Can't even make any. Lovers in reverse. What does that say to you, Dave?
Interesting.
Interesting. After that lovely dance video that we got, that was shared with us. The lovely dancing video. Did you see that yet?
Yes. What a load of crap that was.
So, the Sidley twins are live right now. I like the Sidley twins a lot. I don't know if I agree that this is a suggestive video that I know that Nancy Sidley ran it through ChatGPT and said, is this outside of the terms and conditions of Instagram? And she did get an affirmative response from ChatGPT, from an AI bot. But is it truly, like a really terrible thing? I think. Is that you, Dave?
On the spot, you only paid
Yeah,
again.
sorry. My.
So I know it's a story of my life. That happens to me too. So I don't. I think one of the things that Megan does is she tries to be cute and like very cheeky and young. And like that's something that, you know, a 16-year-old would do. You would jump up into your husband's arm. When you get to the age of 40, you shouldn't be jumping up into anybody's arms because, you know, all of a sudden backs are going to be injured. You're going to twist a knee. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that kind of stuff. Last night when we were out, it was kind of icy when we were out last night. And I was very, very careful getting into the car. And I was like, this is pathetic. Like, how old am I that I've got to like carefully climb into the truck, you know? But I thought about it. Like, you know, one slip, you hit your head, you're dead, you know, like it's that simple. So we got Zeph back on the screen here. So, hi, Zeph. Welcome back from the beyond. How was your trip?
Hey, Zeph.
So, I think this interesting trip, this is kind of the most important card for me because this is his unconscious here. And it's the Knight of Wands in reverse. So what that's telling us is that he knows that he's not a business starter. He's not accomplishing the splashy success that he thought he was going to get in Los Angeles. The splashy success that they thought they were going to be going home and rubbing in everybody's face. We're just not getting that. Ultimately, the outcome of this is the Empress card. So why now, you know, the Empress card is the Earth Mother. This is the one that takes care of us, the one that does all the things for us. But in this case, I think we're putting him back in the womb. I'm going to say that we're putting him back in the womb. And here we are, lady of the hour, Becki.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
We can. Welcome to the cookie jar. So my show is turning into a panel verse. This is fantastic. I love it.
Fantastic. I was trying to get it on my iPad. I don't know what was going on, but it was telling me no.
It said no.
Yeah, and it was saying log into this, log into that, blah, 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 blah. And I was behaving myself and I was logging into here, there, and everywhere like it told me, and it just wouldn't let me. I can see it right now. It's right there, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know.
It's bananas. I set this whole live up just for you.
I know, just for me. Yay!
My friend JT is in the chat here, guys. JT is actually a paranormal investigator. He's an amazing guy. He is a brilliant musician. He also is a car dude, and he is a paranormal investigator. JT, if you want to come up, I'll send you a link. Just let me know. I'll send it over to you. We can talk about.
Hopefully, JT, it's easier than the one I got.
Well, hopefully, yeah. Maybe it was, it was long distance.
No, it was just me and my dumbass.
No, it's long distance. You're so far away. So Becki, what do you think of Harry being back in the United Kingdom? What do you think's up with that?
What I think's up with that? I think the hostage has got away from the handler. That's what I think.
Ooh, hostage and the handler. Let's see. Did he get away from? I almost said Becki. Did he get away from Becki?
Yes, he's got away from me. Thankfully. No, I think the hostage has got away from the handler, and now he's just sitting pretty, waiting.
Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I am sorry, United Kingdom. I am sorry.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Knew it.
I think they're bringing him back.
He's gonna stay with Uncle Charlie.
What did you say, Dave?
I said he's gonna stay with Uncle Charlie.
I don't know
well, he's no staying with Uncle Andrew, that's for sure.
I'd be afraid to stay with Uncle Andrew. I'm bored, Harry. I'm bored. We'll sit here and cry in our second son soup. All right. So let's see. Is he staying at the command of the king? How about that? The Hangman. So and I've said some things. I'm going to switch over to Prince Andrew just for a second. I'll do a lot of psychic stuff and not necessarily just cards here. We'll make our screens a little bit more fun here, so we can all kind of see each other. I think that Andrew is of sorts under arrest. JT's having some subs and watching TV. They'll come up another time. I did an interview with them like 18 months ago, I think. But they are fantastic people, him and his wife. They are terrific people. They're two of my favorite people, and Greg and I do not see them enough. And they live here, so we could very easily go see them at any given time. By the way, JT, Angus got an Audi. Like an A3. He's like, it's got a Quadra something. So JT, I was talking to him about cars for Angus. But anyway, so I think that Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew, I think that he is under house arrest of sorts. I think the conditions that the king is putting him under is allowing him to not get both horns from the longhorn of the law. I really think that they are to protect him much more than they had historically. I do think that he's being hidden. I'm not saying that the king is trying to avoid prosecution or anything like that, but I think they're kind of keeping him out of sight, out of mind. It's akin to being banished from the kingdom, and you have to stay up in this location or that location. I think they're doing that. So Andrew, you can go this far, you can stay right around here. We'll send you out a couple times a year. Are they doing the same thing for Henri? Page of Pentacles. They don't know where they're putting him yet. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. He doesn't like any of the proposed plans that they're sending to him. And the message they're sending back is you really have no choice. You do not have a seat of power here, the Hierophant in reverse. We're using the Owl Tarot today, guys, just for fun. It's a fun deck. No snowy owls yet, but one of my favorite decks. So I think that Harry is under the sad impression that he has a lot more negotiating power than he actually does. Yeah. I think that the ability to manipulate his father, and I am using the word manipulate, I think the ability to manipulate his father historically is something that he's taking into the future with him. And he thinks that he can continue to do that to get his way. He does think that once the king decrees what's going to happen to him, that it is static and fixed and it's going to be okay. So does Harry think that he is going to get the same kind of assurances that Camilla is getting? Yes, he does. Six of Cups. Is he in fact going to have bulletproof a bulletproof option from his father?
No.
Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess in reverse. Harry is not seeing the other things out there, and he's going to think that that future is locked down. What will William do to the decree of the king if Harry is given some kind of protection? What will William do? Justice. Knight of Cups. He has Ace of Wands. Not only, and I'm going to say this now, this is a prediction, Dave, so you're going to have to hold me on this one. Hold me to
Dave.
So I know that sounded suggestive.
I'm taking notes.
William will overturn this and will really pull the rug out from under him. He's really going to do that. Not only will he send him off to some stinky little hovel in the mist, but I think he is going to
stinky little hovel.
What's a stinky little hovel?
I know
that. It's a really
Harry, go to the stinky little hovel.
Stinky little hovel. Not only is he going to do that, but he is going to take away the ability for Harry to further leverage his accident of birth. It, you know, this is the thing. Like Harry divorced his family for his wife. You know, he left the solid institution for the mistress and the firm, and he does not think that anyone else has the ability to do that. He thinks he's the first one who ever had that thought. You know, that's what happens with some of these, you know, megalomaniacs. They think they're the first one to ever have that idea, and they're the first one who've ever done it. I mean, Harry's like right in the millennial step, you know, with the I'm going no contact with my family. Well, you went people that go no contact, and that's a trend that's going on right now. The ones that go no contact don't take anything from their family. They don't take a salary or a stipend or anything like that. So I think that Harry is under the impression that whatever the king decrees is going to stick moving forward. And I just don't think that the option is going to be there. Since I have 3 of you up here, what would you like to know?
Ooh. I'm not going first. I need to wait. I have to have a wee think.
A wee think.
A wee think.
A wee think.
Oh, no, I don't. Okay, I've got one. Right, it's totally off the royals. Is that okay?
Yeah, totally fine.
Okay, I want to know, right, so remember Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, my gosh, what a
Yes.
show.
Yes.
I want to know what is going to happen to Amber Heard now. Apparently she's in Madrid somewhere, or she's somewhere in Spain, but what's going to happen with her?
So let's see what her 2026 is going to be like. What's the theme of her 2026?
Well, except for lying. She's good at that.
4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Except for
What does that mean?
Knight of Pentacles. I'll get there. Hang on. Ace of Cups. That's interesting. Who's that with? Let me see. 5 of Pentacles.
Because isn't her baby Elon Musk's or something like that?
Allegedly.
Yeah, I know, allegedly, yeah.
So 4 of Swords. I think her 2026, she's still going to be on the DL. I think she's going to, if she's in Madrid, I think
so. I think so.
Yeah, I think she is going to continue to lay low. I do think that she is not going to dip into the acting world. Now, I believe that she did dip into acting again last year, and she was cast in a role and then did not do it. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows the
no, I don't know.
If anybody knows if there was I know she did the Aquaman movie, and then yeah, and I had a whole plan for that. So this was my plan for the second Aquaman movie. This is how they should have gotten rid of her. They should have killed off her character right at the beginning, like after she had the baby, and then it would have given him like that vengeance storyline. He would have to avenge her death, and no one would have been like, oh, Amber Heard's no longer in the movie. Like they wouldn't have had to do anything weird. Zeph thinks she's still muted. No, Zeph, you're not muted.
Oh, okay.
I've got the hiccups.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Zeph.
I can hear you. Hey, Zeph.
Howdy,
So
y'all.
guys, Zephyr Canine is in the chat. This is fun, guys. We're having fun.
Oh, it's the growler.
It's the growler. So,
I don't
those
growl,
of
I
you that
bark.
don't know, Zephyr K9 is my #1 moderator, even over Gregopedia. She is an absolute professional at moderating for YouTube channels.
And Zeph
and-
never comes up on a panel, so this is a real treat.
I know, it is a treat. I feel special.
You are special.
But Zeph is fantastic. Zeph, Denise Burnside, and I, if we had all grown up together, we would have gotten.
Oh, good Lord. What would we do? Thelma, Louise, and Zephyr.
I don't know.
I
would've
think
been
it'd be
working
more
on the
like
Spice Girls.
Casino.
Yeah, if we had Sam and Becki in, we would have been the Spice Girls.
Away and shite.
Pick your Spice Girl. Which one?
Becki be
Becki would have been Scholar
Becky
Spice.
I'd be the gnarly one.
The gnarly, not gnarly Spice. I like that. So so back to Amber Heard. I think her focus for this year is not going to be work or reemerging into
Like acting and all.
acting world or into like a professional profile. I do think she's going to get in a relationship. I do think it's going to be with a woman. I
With
think
a woman, but that's not unusual for her because she was a lesbian before.
right. Well, she's kind
Was she?
of gone back and forth.
Yeah, she was a lesbian before Johnny. She had the relationship with that woman that she allegedly hit or something like that. I don't.
Yeah.
Alleged.
They had a bit of
Jesus Christ, how did I not know that?
Yeah,
yeah.
because you
I didn't know
didn't
that
watch
either,
the.
Dave. I
Did you
know that.
not?
No.
You need to You guys need to watch the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case, and then it's all
No, I
there.
didn't.
Oh my good criminy!
Oh, that
Like,
was one of the best. Other than Daryl Brooks, that was one of the best trials I ever watched.
and I watched it via Emily D. Baker because I love her, and she just goes through all the court stuff. I love Emily D. Because she's a lawyer, so she pauses it and then explains what's happening, and then continues the live feed. But she keeps pausing it and saying, "Right, so this is what they're saying. This is Emily D. Baker is amazing. Shout out to Emily D. Baker. Honestly, she's amazing."
So, all right, I'll give you the rundown. Tazia Von Ree was her partner in 2008. Heard had legally changed her name to Van Ree during the courtship. I believe they were engaged. 2009, Heard was arrested for DV against the photographer. And that was an altercation in the Seattle Tacoma airport.
Yes, yeah. That's right. And it was in the airport.
Yeah, Von D later said that the incident was misinterpreted and that the police officer that had arrested Amber was homophobic, though that arresting officer was a lesbian herself.
But was she like a lesbian for the sake of publicity because that was the cool thing to do at the time?
You know what?
Or
I
is she
don't
really
know.
not?
I think she's an opportunist.
Great.
No, I think she was in Zeph. I think she was in right. Allegedly, she was in a relationship with that lassie for a wee while. Like, it wasn't just. She started dating Johnny Depp when they did that movie together, and then she dumped the lassie allegedly.
So she's bisexual. She's not a lesbian.
Yeah, she's both. She's greedy as fuck. She didn't care.
That's one way to look at it,
women
Becki.
put dog poop in their bed. Come for crying out
That
loud.
was not
No, it
dog
wasn't
poo.
dog poo. That was her. She pooped in the bed.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
So she met Johnny Depp in 2009, which lines up with the altercation at the airport.
At the airport with a girlfriend. Yeah.
Yes. And then started dating him in 2011.
Yeah, when they made that movie, I forget.
Rum Diaries.
That's it.
Yes, the Rum Diaries. So
Anna, you're gonna have to mute me. Bubba's going crazy.
oh, okay. Okie doke. So since then, and that was decidedly an intense relationship. Of course there was the court thing. Elon Musk hooked up with her, and James Franco. That kind of overlapped.
Well, that's the thing. So in the Johnny Depp trials with her, you seen him. You never ever seen Elon Musk in any of the footage, but you seen him in the footage going up on the left and going to meet her and la la la. So clearly there was something going on there.
Yes, definitely there was something going on, and I think Elon Musk somehow got to keep that out of
Yeah,
the
he's magical like that.
primary news. I did see it. There was a little bit of it at the trial. They did show him at the trial. Now they said the timing wasn't right, but they still care about each other. He also, I believe, paid for her security and gave her some money for the court case against.
To pay for, no, it was to pay for, oh, that pish that she, pardon me, sorry for swearing, that rubbish that she said, well, it's like buying a house. You don't pay for it outright. You just, oh, what was it now?
Oh, she pledged.
Yeah,
the
that's it. Yeah, she pledged the money to whatever it was, and she played. And away in pish, come away.
Yeah, it was Children's Hospital, and I think it was the ACLU or something
Yes,
like
it was correct, Anna. Yes, it was the ACLU, and that was the biggest thing was the ACLU. And she said, "Well, I've pledged it. I've pledged it. You don't buy a house and just buy it outright. You pledge the money." And what's her name? The lawyer, Johnny's lawyer. I loved her. Something Vasquez. And
Oh,
she's like, no.
Camille? Was it Camille Vasquez?
Camille Vasquez. And she's like, no. Oh, Ken, who was my favourite? The guy, the security guard, when he did his court appearance in his car and he was smoking
Oh,
his
it was
vape and he was just, oh, it made me laugh.
So
And he's like, yes, I look in her eyes. I don't, no, I, there's no bruises. No, I didn't see. And the scratches at the door from her dogs. He was just the best.
So my favorite, and I got to look his name up.
Sorry, I got all excited there. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. My favorite in the trial, that guy was great. But didn't he drive during it? He was driving around.
Yes, it was so funny. He was just in his car on the phone in to the courthouse. And he's like, yeah, right, Your Honor.
So it was the guy who worked for TMZ, the guy with the white hair.
Oh, he was fantastic. Oh, I can't remember his name, but then he took Amber Heard's lawyer lady, who looks like anyone's granny, and he just took her to town.
Oh, absolutely. He was like, well, I could say the same thing about you.
Yep.
Let me see. Let's have a look.
Oh, that made me laugh. That was really, really funny. I was obsessed with that court case.
I was obsessed with it too. You know my Johnny Depp story, right?
No, I know your Osborne story. I don't know your Depp story.
Oh, all right. So in Los Angeles,
Anna, would you stop knowing famous people?
I know a lot of famous people. They know me. How about that? That's the key. That if they know you, it's more interesting. So I was homesick when I was in LA for diners. Here in New Jersey, we have diners and they're open 24 hours. You can go get pancakes, you can go get falafel, you can get a steak, you can get grilled chicken, 24 hours a day at them. It's fantastic. And the best ones have like a liquor license, you can get drinks. And they all have these bakery displays in the front with all these beautiful cakes that are spinning around and around and around. So I was homesick for a diner. I just wanted to go have like morning, like a breakfast and have a Bloody Mary. And I was a little weepy about it. So my ex-husband said, we'll go to Barney's Beanery. Look it up. You could still go to Barney's Beanery. It still exists in Los Angeles. It's a famous place. I believe Janis Joplin was hanging out there before she died, the night she died. So it's a little bit of a lowbrow kind of place. It's not crazy, dialed up kind of fancy schmancy. So we went there first thing before they opened. And JT says his body was built by New Jersey diners. Rotating pies. I know, it's lovely. So we go in and we were with my ex-husband's friend who owns a drum company. And we had somebody else with us too. I can't remember who the other person was, but they hustle us in and they sit us down at a booth. We literally walked in the door with the person who was opening. And so we sit down and nobody's in there. And it's not an early morning kind of place, but they have a big menu. So we sit down and get my Bloody Mary. I'm all excited. And this group of guys walks in. I'm not really paying attention. You know, I'm excited. I'm looking at the menu. I'm sitting on the inside of the booth. So my ex-husband nudges me after they sit the party next to us on the other side of like this little wall. And I go, what? And he goes, Johnny Depp. And I go, oh, where? Like this. And he was right here, smiling at me and raised an eyebrow. And I wanted to have a hole open up in the floor and die.
Well, I would have just run over and kissed him right on his head.
That is wild.
Mortified. And my ex-husband and his best friend knew him. So now they start chatting. And I'm like, I just want to like die because it was such a fangirl moment. And I have loved Johnny Depp since I saw him in Nightmare on Elm Street. I was so sad when he got sucked into that bed. But I always had a huge crush on him. I firmly believe
Pardon me.
Winona Ryder is his one and only. I'm sorry,
That
Vanessa.
was Edward Scissorhands.
Yes, I've never seen
I
that.
loved that.
I won't watch that movie because Vincent Price dies in it.
Serious?
Yeah, I love Vincent Price. My grandfather reminded me of Vincent Price. He was just like him. Not as spooky, but you know.
That was a good movie.
Deb said she had a fangirl moment with Glenn Beck. That would be my Aunt Lane. She loves Glenn Beck. So, all right. So let's see. Is Amber Heard getting her comeuppance for what she did to our Johnny?
I know, wee bitch. I don't think so.
Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe isn't doing her. Judgment in reverse. She did not get it in the neck quite enough for karma.
No.
So karma is playing it out. I think she's going to have a little bit of a struggle to kind of regain her momentum.
But maybe that, pardon me, maybe that's a struggle right now because she's living in Spain. She doesn't know anyone. She's learned Spanish and she's done that bloody well, by the way, because I've heard her in interviews with Spanish people and she's got the lingo. So maybe this is it. She's living here. It's not her place. It's, you know, well, I don't think it's good enough. I think she should be, she's a dick. I want more badness for her, but maybe this is just enough that she's away from her fam. She's away. She's living there with a wee baby and
she's got two.
Well, see, she's multiplying children, so that's enough. God's sake. I mean, I've got two and they're bloody pains. So maybe it is enough. No, I'm joking.
Emma Smith. Yes, I am taking requests, Emma dear. I don't think my Hipsy is working now. I don't know if this Hipsy is working. Let me see if I can restart this. So yes, Emma, I just shut the Hipsy live stream manager off. So you guys can do supers. Just do supers. That'll be fine. Personal questions, I will take super chat, super stickers. If you have pop culture questions, then you can just drop them in the comments. And I'm taking my clothes off, guys.
No, don't.
I just have to adjust my shirt.
Talk
about Oh, Emma Smith.
Did I hear Greg in the background?
Greg's doing music. He's actually getting naked.
Oh gosh, y'all.
Greg's getting naked. Emma Smith. Yes. What do you want to know about Harry Styles? I will read on him. I will. Oh, so wait. Formulate your question while I finish this one up on Amber Heard. So her trajectory right now, Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. What did she hear?
Amber Heard. She is going to remain unhappy for some time, and that is this karma. That's really going to be. I think she has to make amends. You know, Thor Sandalwood, he's a Vedic astrologer here on YouTube. He's a great guy. Highly recommend him. One of the things, I had some karma that I had to work out that he uncovered in my chart. And he said, you know, one of the practices is to give away black clothing, get rid of offload some of the negativity in your wardrobe, so that you can kind of bring lighter and brighter colors in. I thought that was very interesting. You know, sometimes we have to do harder things than that. We have to really reorder the way that we handle ourselves and move forward, to make sure that we don't do the same thing again. Unfortunately, I think for Amber Heard, trying to craft another world. This is Two of Wands, trying to craft another world and perception of her. She's stuck with this lack of generosity, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. She has been revealed as a difficult and troubling person to be around. She is not easy to.
No,
to
because
walk
she's
with.
an asshole.
You know, what is her deal? Let's see. What is her deal?
I've just told you she's an asshole.
Oh, Barney, I'm gonna send it over to you. Hang on one second. We got another friend coming up.
Oh, there's Barney coming up.
Barney is gonna come up. Link, paste.
Not the purple dinosaur.
We love you. You love me. Barney's
We're a
coming to
happy
the panel
family.
with a click, clack, patty whack, give the dog a bone. So yeah, I think she has well carved out her future here. I think she's well carved it out, and I don't think she can get away from it. I really think that Amber Heard, she made her bed, she took a shite in it, and now she's got to live with that. I don't think she's
well, that's it.
in the bed though. I think her friend, the they them, I can't remember what that friend's name was. Who was that friend?
I know, I'm trying to think now, but I think it was Amber, though I don't think it was our friend. Oh my goodness me. I know who you're talking about with the dark hair.
Yeah. Barney, I WhatsApped it to you. It's in your WhatsApp.
Oh, Barney, I hope you got better than I did. I was trying to do it on my iPad and it was like, no, sign into this. No, you're right. Your password's wrong. I was like, how is it wrong? It's mine.
not.
Apparently, Amber Heard did take responsibility.
She did. She said that she shat on the bed. Hi, Greg.
Paste it over again to Barney.
That is so filthy.
This old man, he played one, he played. What is that?
Oh, Barney, this is weird. I
He
think
played knick-knack on...
There we
Yeah,
go.
anyway, give a dog a bone.
With a knick-knack, paddywhack, someone can... Rolling home. Why did the old man come rolling home? What was
All
he
right,
doing?
Barney, I'm going to drop the link in the chat.
Heel stoned.
All right, but
Yeah, that's it, Dave.
you're nae coming up if I don't know who you are and if you're not showing your face.
Aye, you wee bastard.
You've got to show your face.
Oh, that means Lady of the Lake can come up if she wants to still.
Yeah, the link is dropped.
Oh, Lady of the Lake, is she here?
Aye.
Oh,
Aye.
she's fantastic. I like her.
Link is in the chat. There we go. Look at who's here.
I like Lady of the Lake. She's a nice lady.
So,
What's
if
up,
you guys
everybody?
don't know, this is
Hey,
Barney.
Barney.
Barney is a friend. Yeah, he's been a good friend of mine.
Hey, Barney.
Have you
Barney.
seen Rick
What's up?
Springfield
What's up?
lately? He's like
He's amazing. He's on
he's a
TRT.
vampire. He's a vampire. He's not. He's a vampire.
He looks great.
He looks fantastic. He's like, what, 70, 75, 77? Some outrageous number like that. He looks amazing.
He does.
And he's still out there performing. Yeah, Pat Benatar and Neil Gerardo, too. They are killing it, too. They look pretty good for their age. I'm just going to say.
Have you seen that? Did I tell you about the? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hang on. Zeph wanted me to Zeph, you're unmuted, baby.
Okay. Hi,
Anna.
Barney.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Hello, Zeph.
This is fun
Anna.
up here. So let me grab a couple of these questions. So monarch butterfly, I did a reading on this the other day. So I don't want to reread on it. And I know that everybody thought that Catherine was cloned and there was all this hubbub when she was missing in action. I got the other day that like there was some kind of, brain change going on. So what does that mean? Does that mean like they cloned her or she's MK Ultra or something like that? I don't think so. I think her mindset has changed. I think she kind of elevated into I was taken aback by the cards that came up, but I think she's really gotten into a different mindset, probably because they really know the condition of King Charles. And they have more of a timeline of when things are going to get a little dicey. And I also think that there's a soft monarchy going on right now, or a soft regency.
Oh, so do I. There is.
Yeah,
There's
Dave
a soft
Murphy in agreement with
regency
me.
going on.
That's why you're on this panel, Dave, because you agree with me.
I know there is. I know there is.
So, Barney, what do you think of the whole like Catherine is cloned thing? Like, what's your take on that?
You people just sound crazy. I mean,
It
what
sounds a little
are you?
Pish. Of
what are
course
you
she's not
talking about?
cloned.
Oh,
What-
Lord, I agree with Barney.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? That's the problem. Like, tarot cards are crazy. That's a fact. And then, past life regression. I was in there for like 1 second, and I was like, "Whoa, this is way too kooky." And Catherine, who is that? The princess, the
Princess of
soon-to-be
Wales.
queen?
Yes.
She's cloned.
So when she was diagnosed with cancer,
Yeah,
she kind of disappeared from public events.
sure.
And so there were all these people. There was one rumor that there was an ambulance that showed up at Kensington Palace in the middle of the night, spirited away. Yeah, they said that William had DV'd her until she was DEAD, and that they got a body double and somebody had plastic surgery. And then there was this whole thing about her being cloned.
This is just a big pile of pish.
It just seems so outrageous. Now, I know they said the same things about Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, and I do think that they have body doubles. And I think that that's where kind of this story is born out of. Do I think that the royal family have body doubles? I don't think they have body doubles. I think they have decoys. Just like, my ex-husband, they have
So
a lot of decoys.
who was Biden's body double? Was it just a statue? Sorry.
It was one of those flat Stanleys. Do you guys know what that is? The flat Stanley?
No,
It's
what's
like
that?
something from the puppets.
In grade school, they have kids create a flat Stanley. It's a flat image of them, and then they ship it off to like a family member that lives far away, and the family member gets to take flat Stanley or flat Barney or flat Becki. They get to take it to like work and take pictures of it, and then they send it back. And
So we're all in agreement then.
what's that?
We're all in agreement then. It's just bullshit.
Oh, hey, Trevor, do you want to come up?
I don't think they could have duplicated Biden, to be quite honest. I mean, what a nightmare. And thank God Jimmy Carter died knowing he wasn't the worst president ever.
Wait, could you imagine if they cloned Joe Biden and
Oh,
like in the
God.
lab, like they were all kind of walking around bumbling into each other? Like, could you
I
imagine?
thought they used Jimmy Carter as Biden's decoy before he died.
So, Trevor, you're welcome to come up and get in the fray. We're just talking about some pop culture. I got some.
Is this our Trevor?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Is this our Trevor?
That's our Trevor.
Okay, well, yeah, he can come up.
That's the verified one. He'll come up and show his face. He's not afraid. My friend JT says that he has a body double. It's more fit, younger, and richer. Yeah, I've got one of those too.
It's like that movie. They made a movie with Bruce Willis about that.
Wait, which
Die
movie?
Hard, I think it was called.
No.
No, I'm joking.
he's got great movies. He's got Looper, but that's not it. That's a great time travel movie. God, you got to see it. It's one of the best movies
Oh,
ever.
monkeys.
Oh, I like The Fifth Element. That's dead good.
No, but he's got another movie where they do people just stay in their house and they send out their body double to do the work.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Barney. That was a good movie, and
But-
I really feel bad for Bruce, and I wish him well, and I wish his family well. That's just the saddest damn story.
Surrogates.
Well, yeah.
Look who's here.
I can't
What's
say
up?
though. I just thought I'd say hello. I've seen all those wonderful faces on the screen, and some I don't know. I just thought I'd say hello. But
Hey, Trevor.
hello.
So,
Hello,
Trevor, you had a
Trevor.
great live today.
Pardon?
You had a great live today.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. That's the main thing. If you don't enjoy it, don't do them. But if you're getting something out of it, yeah, it's always worth having a little chat. I like to have a rant, like most men.
Nothing wrong with the rant.
And there's so many exciting things going on in your future. So we'll have to talk about that privately. See how you can bob and weave into that future.
Well,
Yes,
you know what?
yes.
Everyone's got things going on. I mean, you've got to keep moving forward, else you become stale. We've all got a shelf life. You know what I mean?
We do, right? It's a shame it's not stamped on our butts. We could kind of act accordingly as we get to the end of that expiration date. But no, Trevor, I'm super excited about what's going on with you. I think it's terrific, and so Trevor, what do you think about? I'm going to go back to Monarch Butterfly. So, do you remember when the Princess of Wales was first sick and we didn't know, and everyone was talking about how she was either not with us anymore or she was cloned? Did you hear any of those stories?
Well, yeah, I think we all did. And the thing is, see, when someone that's so famous passes away, everyone talks about them being cloned. I mean, we've heard Michael Jackson's been cloned, heard Charlie Kirk's been cloned, John Lennon. I mean, for some reason, it's just, in my opinion, it's just clickbait. I mean, back when Diana and everyone's passed away, I mean, there wasn't that much clickbait at the time, there was false narratives and things, but
yeah.
But
well, I'm with you on the latest clickbait. So that clickbait, that list of demands that they said Megan sent out for Invictus, I don't believe it.
Well, I know it's false. I mean, I've seen even Dan Wheaton reported on it, which was a little bit disappointing for me. But
and just today, I was surprised he dropped that today.
Well, it's clickbait. I mean, whenever you start running it, whenever you're doing, let's be honest, whenever you're a great YouTuber, which he is, and he's got a great platform, but whenever you're pushing out 30 videos a day, it must get repetitive, and you have to start talking shit at some stage because you've ran out of things to talk about. I mean, I phoned a friend of mine that is part of the Invictus Games team, and whenever I read out this list of demands, the only thing that he confirmed with me was, he says, Trev, I'm going to be honest with you, there is requests for security. I mean, from the airport to the hotel to the games, and that's in place. He says, but you're not allowed to look at her and float. I said, no. He says, that's all just stupid, Trev. And I just went, okay. And I know he lied to me. I mean, but I don't know this, but I found this out. Apparently that's a celebrity thing, though, where celebrities on a certain level will say, I don't want people to look. I mean, when Elton John came to Belfast to do a concert, his requests were, I want my room filled with fresh flowers every couple of hours. And so his requests were outrageous, but I think it just goes to some celebs' heads. Whenever they think they're so important, everyone has to run around and dance around them, don't they?
Yeah, the that whole business of the no eye contact, Prince did it, and I give him grace. I think Prince deserves to do that. Barney, I know you disagree with me on this, that you don't think he's fabulous, but
But didn't Ellen DeGeneres say the same thing? She was all, don't look at me in the eye when you're walking down the corridor.
I believe so. And it's because that eye contact will give confirmation to some of the plebeians that are around celebrities that it's okay to talk to me.
But
You
that's
know,
bullshit because they're just people.
yeah.
Well, Becky, have the same request though. I mean, you're all lucky I've come on here because I don't normally like people looking at me.
Shut up, you.
Trevor, I'll just get the other Trevor to come up here.
But really,
probably more
we're all
exciting than me.
just people. And that's it, isn't it? And at the end of the day, we're all just people.
Yeah, but Becky, I have a rule that nobody can turn their back to me. They've got to walk backwards when they're leaving a room. You know, that's how important I am.
Shut up, Dave.
Yeah.
I think
love you.
when it's a performer, and Barney, back me up on this. Like before you do a show, because Barney's a musician too. Before you do a show, you don't want to get stuck in that that whirlwind of conversation with somebody. Yeah, you know, like, oh, just one thing. Oh, you know, I wanted to ask you, what kind of strings are you playing with? What you know, what do you get? What's on the set list tonight? Like, you don't want to have that craziness going on right before you perform. You want to have a straight runway right up to the microphone or right up to the front. Like, you want to have that going on. You don't, and it's not. I know, like, it even happens to me. Like sometimes when I'm doing readings, like Greg will chime in. I'll be like, wait a minute, like I'm like right in the thick of it. You know, I can kind of understand like before the show, but if you're just walking around like going to breakfast, my God, you know, have some gratitude for the platform that you get. But Barney, do you agree or disagree? Like being disrupted before a show?
I actually do agree with you in a sense that we always catch these celebrities behaving badly, but at the same point, could you imagine being, and I don't like Prince, but I do respect his talent, obviously, but imagine filling a stadium and everyone's waiting on you. And yeah, you probably don't want people looking at you or talking to you. It makes total sense in that regard, actually. And when they act up or do something crazy, I think a lot of it's out of stress and pressure that normal people can't even begin to fathom what it's like to entertain a whole stadium of people just coming to see you. And maybe that's why we give him grace or not. I actually cooked for him in Miami when I worked at China Grill. I didn't see him, but he went into the private dining room and all the waiters had like some talk ahead of time. So that was interesting. And he ate salmon with some kind of, it was China Grill, Miami, like late 90s, very long time ago. But they confirmed that though. And he wasn't doing a show then. So that I don't, that seems a bit much in my opinion. But hey, who am I to say otherwise? If you can get away with it, you can get away with it. I mean, imagine being famous. I mean, isn't that what they do with the king and the queen? That's their servants. They have that protocol. Don't talk to them. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm an expert. I'm an expert because I've seen every episode of The Crown, so I'm kind of an expert. I see how that works.
I think
so. Keep in mind when you talk about monarchies, you know, positions of power that people are born into. The tradition is that is a God-given place. Like God put that person in that vessel to be the conduit between what's right morally and you know the plebeians that are just kind of mucking around in the dirt. You know, the czar, emperors, they were the conduit to God. So in Russia, in Imperial Russia, people would pray to the czar to pray to God for them, or to advocate on behalf of them. So you know, there's a little bit that humility and not looking at the sovereign, not addressing the sovereign unless you were addressed. That kind of makes sense to me. Do we get that same kind of hierarchy in performance with actors and musicians? I'm going to give, like, you know, live musicians and actors a little bit more because they're actually doing it right then and there. Whereas, like, if I'm walking into the Golden Globes or the Oscars or something like that, you know, you're not performing. You're available for comment, aren't you? Oh no, you're on the red carpet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Robert De Niro. But you know, I think if you're running into a performance, yes, I'm going to give you some grace. If you're just tra-la-laing around town, my grandmother back in the 80s, my late grandmother, ran into Boy George on the
Oh
street.
God, that's
And
like
yes,
the worst person to run into.
It was the worst person to run into.
He's great. He is so. Hold up. You can say what you want, but that dude is talented, and that's a real band. It's not like now.
Extremely talented.
That's a real
And
band with real instruments and real creativity.
I was a huge fan at the time, and
there's like
grandma
4
would up
great
to-
songs that I still listen to this day. My favorite, of course, is "Miss Me." "Miss Me"
So
Blind.
she says to Boy George, she goes, "Oh, I think my granddaughter likes you." Or granddaughter. She kind of put us all in one box, and she said, "Can I have your autograph?" And he said, "No, I don't think so."
Oh,
Hated him ever since. So,
You know what the funny thing was, Anna? I met I met Queen Elizabeth like the last time she was out here in like her last tour, and she was so unlike that, like don't look me in the eye sort of thing. She was so approachable, and like I spent about 15 minutes with her, and she remembered me from when she met me as a kid. Remember?
yeah, I remember that, Dave. Actually,
that's wild.
That's crazy because you said that story before, and that was nuts that she remembered what you said as a wee kid.
Yeah.
That is wild. Two of you. Trevor's met the Queen too. How fancy is this pin?
All right, shut up, you two show-offs.
I met Cheech.
I think, you know what? I think being famous is something which comes with, as you stated there, it comes with a lot of stress. I mean, everyone has their own perception of you. You've got to be always happy, smiley, on form. Sometimes, I mean, it must come a lot of not just stress, but it's very depressive because you look at YouTubers for a start. We're nothing in the grand scheme of things, but I'm sure every one of you on here gets a little bit of shit online. Imagine being globally famous and getting shit online from every country in the world. So I can see that whenever they are in the public eye and when they are out and you have a chance to relax in a hotel, the last thing they want is some dickhead called Trevor coming up and going, "Any chance of an autograph?" They're going to be like, "Fucking give me a break. I'm here for a rest." So you have to give them a little bit of grace. But then again, they always have to remember that, the people that they don't want to give an autograph to are the ones buying their albums or the ones watching their movies, So
True.
Yeah. I get it. I get it though.
Complicated place.
There is protocols with.
Go on, Trevor. Sorry about that.
But they do meet people and you can chat with them. I mean, I'm a gobshite, so whenever I chat with people, sometimes I say a little bit too much truth. Some people don't like it, but in the right setting with the right people, you can offload and have a little chat with people. Some celebrities, though, are completely unapproachable. I think we all know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got 2 autograph stories I'd like to share if we have time.
Go ahead, Barney.
I was in New York City, Mercer Kitchen. It was like the swanky Lower East Side Jean George place. And Andy Rooney, I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh, my Lord.
My dad liked Andy Rooney. So I was like in the kitchen. It was an open kitchen, but there was someone else. I asked someone to ask someone for an autograph, and he said no. So that's the Andy Rooney story. But then probably people don't know who this is, but my brother-in-law, who has since passed, he loved NASCAR. And he liked, which is, of course, is car racing in America. And he loved this guy named Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon's great.
Like this obsession with Jeff Gordon. And I was cooking in Aspen, Colorado. Sure enough, people were like, and Aspen is like swanky, and NASCAR has this, it's redneck reputation. So the waiters were like, some guy named Jeff Gordon's out there. And I was like, Jeff Gordon? You got to be kidding me. I go out there. Jeff Gordon has got a couple people, just tons of hot chicks, this big table. And I interrupt his meal. I approach him. I was like, hey, man, my brother-in-law is your biggest fan. It would mean so much if you sign this menu to him. And sure enough, he did. So wow. Jeff Gordon is my favorite NASCAR driver, 100%. He's retired or whatever. I'm not really into NASCAR, but he was. I just want to say, for the record, for all your millions of fans, Jeff Gordon is A-OK.
Wait,
He's
I have a
in-
Jeff Gordon story that's going to corroborate that.
He's in the
And
Hall of
he's-
Fame, though. That Jeff, the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I watched a program about him maybe about a month ago. Actually, which is strange. Yeah. Wow.
So
Great guy.
2007, when I was pregnant with Angus, my parents had just finished building one of their boats, and we were going down for the christening down to Ocean Reef, Florida. And when we got there, my parents' boat was docked here, and right behind there was this gorgeous black boat. Big motor yacht, black boat, beautiful boat. And I was like, ooh, that one's like sparkly brand new too. And my dad goes, oh, it's some guy, Jeff Gordon. I think he drives cars. I was like, oh, it's Jeff Gordon. So I talked to the crew, and the crew on our boat said that he was very, very nice. They'd all met him, and that he was super deluxe, and he was asking questions about my dad's boat, so the corroborated story. Very nice guy. I said, let's challenge him to a race. Let's see if he can race his boat. Nobody wants to do it.
No, you'd probably lose.
I am full of good ideas. I just wish people would listen to me. Yes, it would be a lot of fuel, but we're down in Ocean Reef. Everybody has fuel down there. So, all right. So, guys, here, Zeph had a question. She wanted to know, how long will Daryl Brooks be in prison? Let's see what we get. Who's Daryl Brooks? Why do I not know who that is? Is
Who is
I'm
that?
glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
Is that the
No
Who
guy?
is
idea.
Daryl Brooks?
No idea.
I'm Googling now. Googling now.
Is that the guy who shot Charlie Kirk? The parade in Wisconsin. Okay, thank you.
Who is it?
Hold on. I am the.
Come on. Who is
research
it? None of
firm.
us know.
He is the
He's the guy who drove the car through the Christmas parade.
Waukesha
So-
Christmas Parade attack, November 2021. Daryl Edward Brooks drove a sport utility vehicle through the annual Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He finished off 6 people and injured 62. The parade was live streamed, and I guess there's
Oh my
footage.
God.
He is
He sounds like a
bipolar.
great guy.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go straight for death penalty.
Yeah.
He's already convicted. So, and what did he get life, or did he get like consecutive term? There, Barney.
Let's see here. Oh, there he is. He looks interesting. Criminal history.
He should have got the death penalty.
January 2022. He would stand trial. Hold on.
Life sentence without possibility of parole.
There
Okay.
he is.
62 and a half years to be served.
So, Zeph, first things first. He's not, clearly not right. He's not right in the head. So I do think that there's going to be a number of concessions that are in place during his tenure in prison. But I think eventually I'm going to give it like 5 or 6 years, 5, 6, 7 years before somebody takes care of that, before somebody shortens the sentence. Let's put it that way. If you can.
Do you think
Annabelle,
he'll take himself out?
No.
Annabelle, I'm gonna have to shoot on, but I'm gonna say thanks to your panel, wonderful panel, for having me up for a short period of time.
Thank you,
Take care,
Trevor.
everyone. See
Thank
you
you,
later, Barney,
Trevor. Dude.
Becky, Zepper, Annabelle, David. I'll catch you later,
Thank
guys.
you.
Trevor. You'll have another Stella. I'll see you later, dude. And that was the great Trevor Colt, guys. If you're not subscribed to him on Trevor Colt MC, his main channel, or more importantly, Uncensored Hypocrisy, which is his second channel. He's trying to build up some hours on that. He's got plenty of subscribers. Go over there, give him a watch, give him a look, give him a sub. Great guy. He's got a bright, interesting future coming up in the next year or so. So go over there and check him out. He's a truth sayer. I am a soothsayer, and he's a truth sayer. And my cat is named after him.
Listen, I'm going to have to shoot off too, Anna, because that is now nearly 20 past 11 with me. So I need to go to bed. It's Sunday night.
Go to bed. Your nose zipped up the back.
I can.
All right,
I
darling.
can.
You
I
scoot
love
off.
you.
I'm gonna finish these questions with the rest of my panel, and then we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go watch The Jerk with my daughter and Greg because my daughter has never seen The Jerk and she wants to see it.
Well, enjoy. And I love
This
you,
has
my
been
darling.
really, this has been really
I
fun and
love you,
really different,
Dave. I
that
love
Anna.
everyone. I love you
Love you,
all. I'll speak to
Becky.
you. I'll
Love
speak to you
you,
soon, okay?
Becca.
Bye, Becky.
Becky.
No,
Love
no,
you.
So
Bye.
no, no.
maybe I will do panels on Sunday, Dave. This is it'll be panels. I'll have you co-host. It'll be panel with Dave. Come up and
You sure you want that?
so all right, let's drop a couple more questions here. So Daryl Brooks, I don't think he's going to be in there very long. Emma, I don't know if Emma's still here because we were reading some other stuff, but she wants to know about Harry Styles's future spouse and tour. Now I'm going to say something. Every time I read on the One Direction guys, I got some wild comments in my chat. Those One Direction fans are positively wild. So Harry Styles, everyone wants to know about his future spouse. He's dating Zoe Kravitz right now, who is hot stuff. So future spouse, how's it looking for Zoe there? The Hermit. Knight of Cups. I don't think that it's going that well for those two. I don't think it's going that well. True love. No, not true love. I think they're breaking up soon. I hate to say that, guys. What about future spouse? Who is Harry Styles going to settle down with? Who will he settle down with? Everyone wants me to say Zayn Malik. I'm not even kidding. Harry Styles is not going to settle down. I'm telling you, he is going to be like George Clooney. He's not going to settle down for a long, long time. He's going to leave that question mark up for a long time. What, babe? I think he did spit on Chris Pine. I think he did. I think there was some altercation between the two of them.
Did you say spit, Anna?
Spit. He spit.
Ugh.
Spits. Three spits.
Charming.
There's the second spitter. So Harry Styles, I'm going to say it now. He's not going to settle down for a long time. We're not going to see him settle down. I don't even know if he's going to have kids until way later. It's going to depend on what kind of promotion he wants to do there. I know he's got the whole fluid thing going on. I'm totally fine with that. It doesn't make a difference to me. I know some people are like, pick a lane. I don't think it's a big deal. You know, do it, live in the moment, whatever it's going to work. How is the new album going to go? Oh, new album, 10 of Pentacles. So the new album, I think, is more or less kind of done, but not done. This is why. I think we've got trouble with production and like the mixing part of it. So whatever is done, I think there's a disagreement about what we wanted to do. And I do think that there is a kind of a push, and I don't know if this is Harry that wants to do this, make it more of an epic album. So those of you that don't know what epic albums are, it's like Styx, The Grand Illusion, the story, the album kind of tells a story. Bat Out of Hell is another one. Dark Side of the Moon is another one. You know, albums that tell a story are very, very interesting, and they're a little bit out of reach right now. And maybe Taylor Swift. Some people may argue that Taylor Swift had an epic album or two, maybe 1989 or what was it? 1989 was the name of her album. Maybe that was a bit of an epic album, but I think that there's a push for this to be like an epic album, to kind of have it go down in the records, in the recording industry annals, that it was a storybook kind of album. So I think that's what's going on. This Four of Pentacles, there is going to be some stuff that's leaking from the album. So don't be surprised if you hear tracks come out here. I'm going to make this a little bit easier for people to see. I'll put the cards up. Hi, Barney. I'll put the cards
Great
up.
close up.
Yeah, close up of Barney, the epic close up. Or was it extreme close up? That was was it not Bill and Ted? Who are they? Wayne and Garth. Wayne and Garth. Excellent. So I think we're going to get leaked tracks from this. I think we're going to get leaked music from it. So keep an ear out for that. So that, not like Olestra, Greg. We had a whole conversation about Olestra and Olean and the WOW chips from back in the 90s. Those of you that weren't in the United States, there was something invented called Olestra. It was a different kind of oil, and the Lay's potato chip company made these WOW chips, and one of the warnings on the label was it could cause anal leakage. I am not kidding. And people really bought
Oh,
Yes.
serious?
Seriously.
I wait a minute.
Oh gosh, I remember.
I don't remember that.
I
Do
do.
you not, Barney?
Wow.
Hang on. Yeah, wow, indeed, Greg.
Good old Lestra.
Let me get that warning.
God bless
label.
America. Anything goes.
Oh, here it is.
Syntech. Motor oil.
Yeah,
May
like,
call-
we were
may-
talking about is fintech.
May cause anal leakage. The Olestra fat-free snack controversy of the 90s. What? When Procter and Gamble began testing a fat-free version of their popular Pringles snack in '96, Pringles brand manager Casey Keller called their attempt to revolutionize the food industry with the calorie-conscious chips the number one unmet consumer need
Don't
of
read this
the
out,
moment.
please.
The chips, which had 0 grams of fat and only half the calories of conventional Pringles, was made possible by P&G's Olestra, a synthetic
Hey,
fat
don't
molecule
fuck with
marketed
my-
under the brand name Olean. Because it was too large to be absorbed by the intestine, it passed through the digestive tract a little too quickly, as it turned out. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, stop.
Olestra, which was found in Pringles, the miraculous fat molecule gave a percentage of consumers stomach cramps, loose bowel movements, and diarrhea. It also led to the coining of phrases not normally associated with snack foods, like fecal urgency and
Well, I
anal
guess
leakage.
I
Oh,
have an issue.
how do I not know
Jesus
this?
Christ, anything does go in America.
God.
But the problem is that we're so fat and gluttonous that we're just looking for any way to. And this was
Here,
the
how can
spin
we
out of
kill
this
ourselves
conversation.
faster?
So right now, as we speak, because of the Manjuro, Wegovy, I'm part of this team, the Wegovy team, because of the prevalence of these GLP-1 drugs, right now, our snack industry is seeking to find ingredients and elements that will run around that GLP-1 urge dampener. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. So guys, those of you
Yeah,
that are
but it
abroad, you
tastes
just learned
good,
something
right?
interesting.
It
Anal leakage.
tastes good.
I actually ate them. I actually got those Lays. I didn't have any of the problems because I only nibbled on one, and they did not taste like a regular potato chip. It just wasn't the same sensation. It just wasn't.
And I've got to say, they are two words I never thought I'd hear on your channel as anal leakage.
Fecal urgency.
fecal
I didn't even
urgency.
know that was on there, Barney.
Wow.
Poor Solarian's
Oh,
head
God.
spinning around right now.
Hilarious, like I just walked in. What the fuck is going on?
So
I mean,
that's there.
wait, don't people do that? Don't eating disorder people? Don't they do
Create
that?
fecal
you
urgency?
use laxatives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or they gag themselves so they'll barf everything up. But
sure. I mean, we all know that one, but I mean, I don't know if I'm at home and I really want some chips.
Have a chip, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to
No.
have that. Like, you
No,
can't-
but like, why not have the Olestra? Just eat it and it just goes right through. You don't get fat. You get all the fun as long as you're at home. You got nowhere to go.
What if you have an emergency and you have to go out for something?
Well,
Oh,
that's
God.
the risk you take, right? But
It's a game though, gamble and law.
It is a gamble. Like you're rolling the dice with that. I you know I can think there are other things that I want to gamble with. Like
This
not-
just totally went sideways, y'all.
I mean, rectal tubes exist. Do you know that? It's true. I was a nurse, so I would put in rectal tubes.
ugh.
It's like you push
Stop.
it in, and then you have a syringe, and then you inflate the air past the
Stop,
sphincter,
Bernie,
and it's
stop.
like you stick it in, and then it inflates on the other side, whoop, and it's like
It's a plug.
So it's a plug.
not a plug. It's like a it's like a hose, and you stick it in, lube it up, clean it up, stick it in, and then there's this little little hose attached to the hose. You take a syringe with air. I think it's like 20 cc's, and you push the air in it, and then it's like a balloon on the other side. Once it's past the sphincter, it holds it in place. It's just like a catheter, honestly,
Oh God!
but it's an anal catheter, is what it
Can
really
somebody
is.
make it stop, please?
Oh my God.
This is
The
just
power, the power of alive. You never know where it's going to go.
Well, I mean, poor Becki. Becki was bored. Like this is make your So Grace, just so you know, Barney was a nurse. He went to school for nursing, so he does know all the
Got some
details.
stories.
Poor Grace is having coffee. So
Well, I guess it beats a colostomy bag.
You do-
I think
You do
so.
know it's breakfast time in Australia, right?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh, but I did.
People are eating their cornflakes listening to this.
Yeah, I did think it was really interesting that our friend, we were hanging out with our friend Corey and his girlfriend last night, and we were having a family night. We had Ellen and her son over there. I thought it was very interesting that he's got the inside skinny that the snack food companies are trying to work around the GLP-1s. I think that's going to be very, very interesting. You know, we'll see what comes out the other end.
Went there, huh?
I did go there. Sorry, we already talked about Amber Heard.
well,
Let's
we've talked about a lot of things at this
so
point.
I want to dip into the Blake
Hold on,
Lively.
I've got one more poop story.
Oh, go ahead. All right, one more poop story.
This is not a joke. I guess it's kind of funny. But remember when I had to do my poop test? My what's it called?
Well, not everybody else. I know about it. Greg knows about it.
Yeah, I understand
didn't-
what you're talking about.
Cologuard. I'm not lying. I did it. It's I had to wait in line at UPS. I had this bag of poop in this box. And it's like I had to hand this box of poop to someone, and I felt like I felt guilty. I should be like, you should put gloves on. There's poop in there. It's so bizarre that there's poop in the mail. It's true. And I had to wait in line, and I was scared that it would stink because I was like, oh my God, I hope no one smelled it. I went to UPS. There's 6 people deep waiting in this slow UPS line. Finally got up there, handed her my box of poop, and I was like, whew, finally done. Hopefully I get good results. I got a email. It said, we couldn't accept your sample. This is a true story. I'm like, what? I got to do this again? What did I do wrong? And I swear to God, do you want to guess what the problem was?
Wait, just
You didn't give
mirrored?
enough.
Sample size too large.
What?
I dropped the hugest Duke, and you have to pour this Duke water in it or whatever it is. And it says sample size is too freaking large. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It had lots of warnings. Don't worry if you don't poop enough. But it's like I was saving up the perfect deuce for this test specifically. I didn't fill the cup up. Geez, it wasn't that big. But it was like, I'll be damned. It was too. I'll even find it for you. It's just insane. It's insane.
Oh,
Too
And,
large.
That's what she said.
So just so y'all know, and I know it's just like a pain in the ass to go in for that colonoscopy, you know, and have everything checked. But I'm gonna tell you that the Cologuard thing, if it comes back positive, and a lot of times it does come back positive, it's not even worth it because you still have to go in for a colonoscopy after that. Just go do it, for crying out loud.
No thanks.
They knock you out. No,
Barney.
they knock you out, Barney. You don't feel a thing. They knock you
I
out.
was in nursing school. I've seen 3 of the procedures. That hose is obnoxious. And when people come out, they've got experience. What is it? Fecal urgency, anal leakage, blood. No thanks. I'm going to keep my butt virginity intact. No way. No way.
I'm going to pass on ever doing that test that you did in the first place. I'm going to pass on ever doing that test you did in the first place, collecting it in the first place. How do you even collect your poop?
Go to Cologuard
You know
YouTube.
what,
It
Dave,
shows you how to do
I'd
it.
rather you do the, you know, the Cologuard or something like that. You can't not do that. That's, you know.
I got to do
I mean,
it
look
again.
at me. Who would have thought that I would have ended up with a twisted colon?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was
rough.
fun. Oh, no, the morphine was great.
Morphine usually is pretty good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
You're probably better off with ketamine. Ketamine's better than morphine.
No, it's not. Not for short term. It's not like I'm going to get out and go, hey, where can I get some morphine? It was just like it controlled the pain and it worked very well, along with lorazepam.
So Barney, I mean, I know you know what the hose looks like, but you're going to be asleep. Like, can you just pretend it's aliens?
Look, I'm going to do the test again. Fingers crossed. I won't drop too much of a deuce this time.
Well, you can always cut it in half, baby.
Yeah.
And enjoy your cornflakes to all those people that are having breakfast right now. Enjoy your cornflakes.
My poop knife.
I can't believe we're talking about poop.
I get my poop knife.
Hey,
Yeah,
do
no,
you want me to send some cow patty to you, Barney? I can get some cow patty for you, or horse patty, whatever you want. Let's see how that comes back.
Sure, let's do it.
Oh my God, the comments. You guys have no idea how funny these comments are.
I'm reading them.
God bless you, Barney. I don't know. I had fun when I went to my colonoscopy. I was making jokes on the way in there. It was like Seinfeld. Like I was like, oh, sit next to the proctologist. He's going to be really funny. And then when I got in the room, you know, they're going to give you all the, you know, the sleepy juice. And Adele's Hello from the Other Side was on. And I was like, oh, appropriate song. And no one got the joke. I had to like relay it when I was like coming off the anesthesia in the back to the doctor. And he was like, oh, is that why you said that? That's really funny. He goes, I wasn't listening to the song. I'm like, yeah, it was a wasted joke. Let's do over. Get everybody to laugh about that. It was very funny.
Yeah, propofol is fun.
Yeah, easy in, easy out. You know.
Yeah, you betcha.
Easy in.
The only thing I ever tell them when they knock me out, I'm like, put my glasses back on my face before I wake up, or you're gonna have an issue. I'm gonna ask for my glasses, and I'm gonna ask for water. And when I had my emergency surgery, I told them that. I'm like, y'all got to put my glasses back on my face when I'm waking up. I will ask for them, and I will freak out if I cannot see.
I think that's fair enough.
Well, and then they gave me some lorazepam. I'm just like, y'all gonna have an issue. I can't smoke. I'm in a hospital. You know, I'm like, you're gonna have to give me some lorazepam, or you're gonna have a problem. It'll be your issue to deal with. Yeah.
I bet they paid attention.
You sound like a bad patient, honestly.
No, actually, I'm a really
You
good
are.
patient.
You're
Barney.
not.
Just
You're
you know
not.
what?
You're not. You're not. You're not.
No, I didn't want to freak out.
I don't want to put glasses on a patient's face who is inebriated. I don't want to. Usually, I don't know. Did you have a bowel resection or something? Not my business. But you can't eat or drink after that. So it's like
no,
no,
and I
you're
realized that, and I was fine with that.
Okay.
I had like the most awesome surgeon. I had a really, really great team, great nurses, but I just know what it's like. If I can't see, Barney, I cannot see. If I take my glasses off, I only see blobs and colors.
I understand. I
yeah.
understand, but I'm just saying.
And it was like, and I was just saying, can you please put my glasses on my face when I wake? Because I don't want to freak out. You know, and it was just like, I got to my room. I'm just like, okay, you guys, I'm a huge smoker. Barney, I'm a pack-a-day smoker. And I'm like, I don't want to freak out on these people and be like an asshole. I'm like, I need a patch.
Yeah,
and I need lorazepam. I need to stay calm because I don't want to freak out. That's all it was. It wasn't me telling them what their job was. They know their job. I don't.
No, I get it. I of course it makes sense, but I'm just letting you know you're a bad patient. That's all.
So Barney,
I was a really good patient.
You're not. But anyways.
Well, in your mind, I'm not.
So
but I was like, I didn't ask them for anything. I'm just like, when can I have a shot? I didn't never press the nurse button, not once.
So Penny put in the comment her dad fights after anesthesia. Barney, my brother-in-law, he was law enforcement. He's retired now, but he was undercover for about 20 years out of his career, and he had to go in for gallbladder surgery. And they called my sister into the recovery room. They were married for a number of years, and he was up on the bed. And he had the cup and saucer going because he thought that he got knocked out by somebody, by a bad guy, and that they were holding him hostage and his wife hostage in the other room. So he thought he still had his gun, and I said the G word, and was demanding to see his wife. So they had to bring her in because he was not lucid at all. He wasn't with it. And as the anesthesia wore off, he was a bit more embarrassed. But
a lot of times you tie him down. You put
really?
When you have the tube, if you have surgery, you get intubated, and it's you have to wean him off the drug, and you wake up and there's a fucking snorkel in your trachea, and you're like, and the machine's like breathing for you. It looks awful, but you have to wean them off the drugs, and then like. It's just natural to try to, if you wake up and you're drugged, to just put your hand and yank that thing out. But much like the rectal tube, there's an air balloon in there and you can damage yourself. So a lot of times you tie him to the bed, just as a matter of fact, protocol.
So
Barney, what's it called when they
today?
put the tube up your nose? Like when they go up your nose and then down?
That's a nasogastric tube, NG
yeah,
tube.
I had one of that. It was horrible.
Yeah,
they're like, you got to swallow. I'm like, I'm trying. It was so horrible.
It's tough.
See, I really love going under a general, and I'm really good when I come out of them too.
I'm good when I come out of general. I'm just like, I know what I need, and I'm not demanding about it. I'm just like, oh God, I've only been under general a couple times, but I've been under like light sedation, like propofol. A few times, and I just don't like it. I don't like coming out of anesthesia. I'm fine. I have my wits about me, but it's just like, I just give me what I need. I just want to see. That's basically my bottom line. Give me my glasses.
The last time I had anesthesia, I came out talking about Lollapalooza. And the nurse was laughing, and because I was correcting myself because I was talking about Perry something, and then I was like, no, I mean Perry Farrell, and that was when I started to remember it. And when she came back, she was like, "Are you all right now? Like you with it now?" And I said, "Yeah." I go, "Was I talking about Lollapalooza?" And she started laughing. She goes, "Yeah." And I go, "How much did I tell you?"
You know what I asked him? I said, "Did I say anything stupid?" I go, "Did I say anything stupid?" Because I'm thinking, "Holy Lord, all the stuff I can give up, all the information
Yeah.
I can give up." But I was like, "Did I say? Please tell me I didn't say anything stupid." I go, "You can tell me if I did, but."
Angus had a surgery a few years ago, and he was determined to get like a viral video of him coming out of anesthesia, like those kids getting their wisdom teeth out. He was little. How old was he? 12? I think he was 12. And I told the doctors, I go, he really wants like a viral video. Like, can I videotape him coming out of anesthesia? And they were like, yeah, it's fine. Like, totally fine. So when I went in there and I was with his dad and I'm videotaping him, I'm like, all right, you wanted this, you know. He was so like straight and like professional. Like he was like, yeah, like I think this hospital is really great. I'm like, who is this kid? Because he's like a goofball, like usually. He was like totally not himself. Ella, she went under anesthesia. She was so talkative and like blah 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 blah. And she was like talking as much as I do, and she's very quiet. I was like, look at you. I have that on videotape, and that was remarkable. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. What is it with anesthesia, Barney? Does it bring out the truest self, or does it just bring out like a wasted self?
Well, there's different kinds, and I never worked surgery, but a lot of times if your shoulder's out and we'll do conscious sedation or which is similar to the what the heck's it called?
Propofol?
The what's the thing? The thing, and they stuck it up your bum. I'm drawing a blank.
Colonoscopy.
The colonoscopy. So we would either give like propofol, but propofol drops your blood pressure big time. And then for the colonoscopies, it's usually Versed, which is midazolam, which is like lorazepam, which is actually Ativan, and fentanyl, which I know fentanyl is a dirty word, but we use fentanyl in the hospital. It's great because fentanyl actually
Fentanyl's great.
It does not last as long as morphine. So you come out of it quickly, which is nice, you know, under a controlled environment, of course. But I'll tell you, a lot of times when you give them that propofol, if that patient is attracted to you, it just comes right out. And they will just hit on you, and they'll let you know what they think about you or anyone else in that room that they see. If they're attracted, you will know. I swear to God, it's a true serum for like 10 seconds.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Penny said that too.
Over in Australia, they use ketamine like for sedation.
What'd you say?
Over in Australia, they use ketamine for sedation.
Yeah, I've can you hear me?
Yep.
For some reason in America, I've only used ketamine on kids, never on adults. I forget the reason.
Really?
But yes, and it's weird because it's, you know, it's procedural. Only when you have to do something where the kid has to be still. It's good because it doesn't drop their blood pressure. But when they come out, it's like so weird. It's a disassociative anesthetic, I think.
Oh wow.
And it's like so bizarre when they come out of it. It looks weird. I don't really know. But as an adult, I've never seen an adult on it.
No, they use it all the time for adults over here.
Yeah, I think different places do different things. I just never seen it myself. But listen, I got to go. Thanks for allowing me up.
Barney, thanks for coming up. Love when you're here. Background looks good. Headphones look good. How was your date?
Yeah.
I didn't have a date.
I thought you had a date.
I thought you did.
No, I'm on these dating apps. I'm single. I'm trying to mingle. You know, I went to and gone to these salsa classes. I'm in love with this woman. She's got a boyfriend. You know, she's perfect for me. I just need to convince her somehow and steal her. But tonight, good news. I got cast in a movie, and we're having a table read. And I'm going to be.
Congratulations.
Here's my character. If you want to hear, I am Valim Smirnov.
Do you get tracksuit?
Oh, vodka. Barney's going to be doing some vodka shots.
I'm Victor's personal bodyguard and friend. Very little is known about Valim, only the fact that he is a criminal and befriended Victor for saving his family. He also had many connections that would benefit him in the criminal side. He doesn't speak to non-Russians, so this is really not a big role. But there's a big fight. There's a big fight scene, which I'm kind of scared of because, like, a lot of times you get beat up for real in fight scenes. But
How is your Russian accent?
I have one line. If you want
What
to
is
hear
it? Yeah.
Hold on. I have to memorize it.
Making me thirsty.
Let's see here. Hold on.
Do you want one of my pew pews, Barney?
Do I want water?
No.
No. Do you want?
Pew
You
Oh,
don't- Good.
no, I'm good.
Alec Baldwin.
But here it is.
Yeah.
I'll just read you the scene. All 6 men meet in the middle of the floor, guns drawn on each other. Someone says, looks like we got a Mexican standoff. Valim, by orders of Victor, goes to grab an automatic gun and runs to the front of the building. Someone yells, watch out. Valim lets off gunshots, hitting Azan in the chest multiple times and hitting Shah in the arm. So I get to shoot 2 people. That's
Wait,
cool.
is that how scripts really read?
Yeah. Peso and Khalil fall to the ground. Shah looks and sees Kali dead. Shah says, no. Shah and Michael. I'm like I guess there's another white person there, but it's very few white people in this movie. Just Michael.
Ooh, you can't say that.
So what's your line?
Oh, I'm trying to find it.
Wait, you gotta find your line.
I don't have that much. I'm like fighting. I'm running
Can
around.
you highlight it? Highlight
Here it is.
your line.
This is it. This is it. Well, what are you waiting for? That's all I get. I only get one
After all
line.
that drama,
that's-
you get. Well, what are you waiting for?
So say it in Russian. Well, what are you waiting for? I mean, that sounds stupid.
But
What-
are you waiting for? No, that's German.
How do you say it?
I'm looking it up.
I mean, I want to say it in English, but how do you do that accent? I don't know. What are you
What are
waiting
you
for?
waiting for?
What are you waiting for? I don't know.
For yeah, for
So in Russian, you would say "Yivoti."
No, I don't. I know I speak English, but how do I do the accent? Like, say it in Russian. Say it in accent Russian.
Boris. Boris. You just got.
You would still have the W. You would still have the W. So you would still
Just say it. Just say it.
You. So like
What are you waiting for?
Oh, there.
There you go, Greg.
Put Greg on the
Greg
mic.
got
Put
it.
Greg on the mic.
Do it
Put
again,
Greg on
Greg.
the mic.
What are you waiting for?
What are
Yes.
you waiting for?
What
Yeah,
are you waiting for?
it's your cadence of the sentence that's going to do it.
Well, I have to say well. Do it again, Greg, but say well, what are you waiting for? Well, pause, what are you waiting for? Do it one more
again,
time.
Greg.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah,
It's a little too German.
They pronounce their W's, they over accentuate their E's, and they pronounce their L's, but they do roll their tongues.
Yes. R's are rolled.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
hard. Not like "Grrr." We're
Less,
not-
expl-
less explanations and more examples, please.
Watch Equalizer. There's some really great Russian accents in there.
All right. Well, I gotta go. I gotta remember this line.
Okay.
And I don't know.
So
I don't even know these people.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Well, what are you waiting for?
There you go. That worked good. I like
Well,
that.
what are you waiting for? I don't think Annabelle's convinced.
It's
I want
rounded.
to get I want a fucking Oscar. Help me out.
The best way to do it is don't listen to native speakers. Listen to someone doing an impression because they'll figure out the key for you to understand it, how to do it.
FPS Russia. Do you know who that is?
FBS Russia?
FPS Russia. Does Greg know who that is?
First person shooter reckon? No, I don't.
No.
You'll be
He's-
fine, Barney. I think you'll be just fine.
Okay. All right. I'll work on it.
Remember that all Russians think that everyone else is an idiot or idiot.
Idiot. Okay.
That means we go. No, not idiot means we go. But
Dad's fault, buddy.
and it's low and deep. Russian voices are low and deep.
Well,
You will never hear a Russian guy with the high little fruity voice.
well, what are you waiting for?
You
I'll work
sound-
on it.
You sound German.
I am German.
Or
Okay.
Schmidt.
It's a little, yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
There you go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well,
There's a weird.
Germans
That's
do
good.
like
That's got
they
it.
take their W's and make them a V, and they make their V's a
Yeah.
W.
There's a weird.
But Russians aren't German.
There's a weird affect in Russian accent that it's hard to describe. But once you hear it and you can do it, it comes out really, really naturally.
Nostrovia.
I gotta listen. Thanks for the help. I gotta actually take a leak.
Go get it.
Wish me luck. And there's probably going to be a bunch of.
Leakage.
Best of luck.
There's probably going to be a bunch of. There's probably.
Hey, get that poop out right next time, buddy.
I'll do my best, and maybe there'll be some hotties there tonight. Who knows? Wish me luck. I'm out of here.
Best of luck.
Go get it, Barney. We'll see you later. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, I
Oh
get
my
stabbed.
God.
I get stabbed
Bye-bye.
in the eye with a piece of glass. By the way, goodbye, everybody. So,
Love you, Barney.
love you. Hopefully, it doesn't happen in real life. Peace.
He's so goddamn funny.
Oh,
Sorry,
he really
Lord.
is.
This
I-
has been the
Oh,
most
my
wild
Lord. I
life and
thought
it
I
has
was
ever
just
had.
gonna die. He had
bit
me
of an
crack-
overachiever,
just like,
but
God.
all right. Let's grind out this last question about Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and then I got to make dinner for this family. I
I'm
gotta
kind
make
of
dinner
rooting
too.
for Justin Baldoni at this point. Come on, cards. Give me some good Justin vibes.
So we got Blake on the left, Blake, and we got Justin on the right.
Come on, Justin.
And oh, I got 2 cards for him. We're gonna leave that there. I don't want
Ooh.
to take that away from him. And then I'm gonna say the case. So what do we got with Blake? Blake's the Emperor, 9 of Wands. There's a lot of information that's still locked up on her. She feels really confident. Justin, not so much.
Mm.
So I do think that the revelation that Justin was a little bit afraid of her and Ryan Reynolds, I think that kind of goes in his favor. And I think 7 of Pentacles, where I think everyone's going to get their hands slapped in this. Like, you acted bad. Let's call it a day. Just pay for your attorneys and GTFO. Like, we just don't want to deal with this. This really is akin to settlement. I think it is going to be legal settlement, and I think it's going to be almost a draw between the two of them, between the two parties.
So court costs, maybe?
I think they're going to just say, you guys pay yours, you pay yours. Let's see. We're not going to have a winner in this. Everybody's going to walk away and pay for their own nonsense.
Oh.
I think the judge is tired of the nonsense. And I do think the judge is going to say that this case was really undecidable because there were too many players that were hiding information, revealing information, secret. What was it? Blake Lively's attorney leaked some documentation, 700 pages of documentation or something.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be public knowledge. Like, there's been a lot of shady stuff. And I think the judge is going to say, ultimately, I really couldn't do anything with this. So I don't know if justice is getting served because you two created a kerfuffle all the way. Do I think that Blake Lively's team created more of the kerfuffle? Yes. I think that Justin Baldoni, I think he is very regretful that he ever got involved with this whole thing. I think he is super, super regretful. If he could go back in time and say no to Blake Lively, would he?
I'd hope so.
Absolutely. He would have done more research about her, and he would have listened to the people that told him not to do it. He thought that she was going to bring some big guns to the table. So I think the big gun that was Ryan Reynolds And I'm sorry that I'm using the G word again. I think, bringing that party into it, I think he was under the impression, oh, we're going to have lots of money backing this up. Of course, Ryan Reynolds is going to want his wife's film to do well. I don't think he ever expected them to turn and come after him. I don't think they ever expected that. Do they remain a power couple in Hollywood? I don't think that they remain a couple. I think there's some rocky business there. I do think that they stay married, which is a different thing. But I don't think that they are in lockstep together. Hangman, Eight of Swords, no one's going to trust them. Her career is over. She has proven herself to be complicated to work with. Not difficult, complicated. Because she's a bit loosey-goosey. I have to say loosey-goosey. I think she's a little bit more flirty than she should be. And I think that she kind of leans into some of the people on the set in an inappropriate fashion. I'm just going to say that. She wants people to do things for her. She wants people to help her out. She wants people to keep an eye on the kid for a minute while I run over here and smoke a cigarette. I don't know if she smokes, but I think that she does rely on a lot of assistance, which is a shame because I really thought like when she was doing like making those cocktails and like kind of having a kind of a lifestyle gig that was going on. I thought she was more of a down to earth person, which was kind of a bummer. Shame, like when you find out that people are not what they said they were going to be, or not used as recommended. Like the Wow chips. Like nobody expected the Wow chips to turn out differently after a couple hours. Nobody expected that. But I did not, Dave, you are right. I did not expect to do a 2-hour live talking about colonoscopies and did we lose Dave? Oh, Dave dropped down. I don't know where he went.
Well, it was an interesting conversation.
It was definitely fun. There's Dave. Dave's back. Damn, what happened? Was it a drop bear?
That drop bear kicked me out.
Oh, those
thing-
damn drop bears. What are we going to do with them?
It's
It's a drop bear.
a thing in the future.
You got to watch out for them.
Dave, the problem is you're in the future.
Oh, yeah, they're nasty.
And we're all in the past, and you have to come to the past to catch up with the future.
Yep, he's got to catch
And the
up.
internet doesn't like that.
You sleep through it, man.
It's complicated.
You sleep through the best of it.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I do. I wake up not knowing what I'm going to wake up to.
You never know, Dave.
But we
You
love
never
it.
Did y'all like I hate to bring up another channel and I won't name names. Did y'all like my little reveal last night?
So I hate to say this. I did not know. I know personally that you revealed last night, but I did not know it yesterday. And I think you're gorgeous. So
Oh well,
I
next time
understand
come
people
up, I'm
want to.
bringing my carbine or my other little thing that I my
Yeah, I mean, I understand people want to keep their business private, and nobody should be using that on for their own content. I think
You know what? I don't care, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Royal Daily Tea.
What are they going to do? Are they going to come rolling in on my property?
Exactly.
So
it's so stupid. But Royal Daily Tea did a video. Somebody accused her of stealing content from Think Beautiful, and her and Think Beautiful are friends. They're friends, and she was like, "No, we didn't. Like, we're reporting on the same thing." And then she brought up a number of TikTok accounts that literally have ripped her content, put an AI voice over it, and just kind of used it as their own. So, it's you know, there's enough creativity and subject matter and whatnot for us to not have to copycat each other. Like, you know, we don't have to do that. It's you know, I always say I think all the best stories have been written. You know, I think it's a little hard to write a new and novel storyline. You know, you're always like Avatar and Dances with Wolves. It's the same plot.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a little bit hard to kind of write this, and I think that's why a lot of these studios are doing remakes of movies, which I don't agree with. I don't think that we should be remaking Clash of the Titans like with AI and CGI and all that stuff. Like the Harry Hamlin one was great. It was great. Maggie Smith and Laurence Olivier, like all the great names were in it. What was that? Andres. What was her name? Ursula Andres. That was it. Ursula Andres.
Oh, she was great.
She looked beautiful. But,
She what?
um,
What are you saying?
she didn't really do anything. She didn't even say anything. She didn't even have a line.
Burgess Meredith. Yes. Oh,
I am never going to be able to unsee the parallels with Dances with Wolves and Avatar ever again.
Yep.
Thank you.
oh, did I ruin that?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry. That was when Avatar came out.
But it makes
Actually-
sense. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it is like the same byline, same, you know, I'll take Dances with Wolves any day over Avatar.
So Greg said Avatar and Fern Gully, the cartoon, the animation. I always say cartoon. That those were more similar than Avatar and Dances with Wolves.
Has
I
anybody
like
seen the new Avatar? Has
I didn't
anybody
see the
seen
new
like
one.
what Fire and whatever it is? Fire and Ash, I think.
I will see it because Avatar is my aesthetic. Like when they go into the Avatar world, like all of the
The graphics are
stuff and the
incredible.
floaty little they look like silk tree flowers. All that floaty stuff. Like I am so into that. Like if my world could look like that, I would be really, really happy.
I got to say, I'm not a fan of Avatar, but the kids love it.
You know what? The message sucks. You know, the first couple movies, it sucks, but it's not supposed to be so politically charged this time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just from what I'm seeing from like, you know, Drunk 3PO and George the Giant Slayer and Matthew and people like, you know, people that are in the industry.
Huh.
Oh,
Huh.
God. Yeah,
No.
it's supposed to be actually pretty decent, but I'm just like, I'll wait till it comes out on TV.
Oh, we watch everything at home. We never go to the theater.
You know what? I mean, I think the last movie I ever saw at the cinema was 13 Hours.
Oh,
You know,
really? I've never seen that.
Oh, Anna, you have to watch that.
I can't handle it. I can't handle it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
too upsetting. Yeah. It's too upsetting. I can't even watch, which was one of my favorite movies, Taps with Charlie Sheen, Tim Matheson.
Nope.
I will tell you, American
wasn't Tim
Sniper.
There was a guy named Timothy Hutton.
Timothy Hutton, thank you. Sean Penn.
And
Who else was in it?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise was in it. I can't even watch that because of that little boy that gets accidentally. Do you know what I'm talking about? The movie Taps? It was a military school. It came out in the 80s.
Yeah, it was a military school. I think it was George C. Scott.
George C. Scott was in it. And it was a military school, and they were closing down the military school and like moving the kids off. And the seniors decided they weren't going to let them close down the school and did a standoff. And it didn't go well. Not based on true story or anything like that, but
Yeah, I mean, the last two movies I saw were American Sniper about Chris Kyle and 13 Hours. And both were hard watches.
let me ask you this. Do you think Chris Kyle was you think that was an accident?
No.
I know you don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah, that was
I mean,
weird. It was
yeah,
a
it was.
weird
I
situation.
mean, for something like that to happen to somebody who is so incredible, that just doesn't happen.
and that it was
And
a
in
guy
Texas,
that
of
had
all places.
PTSD. He knew he had PTSD. He was bringing him out there to kind of support him. I don't think he would have been so loosey goosey with it. I'm going to keep saying loosey goosey today. So
Yeah, I'm not on board with how that went down. It's just like you just don't take people out. You know, you vet people, and you don't just take people like that out to the shooting range. I mean, they have a freaking loaded firearm. Hi, YouTube.
well,
Sorry.
I think you do if you're trying to get them back to baseline. You know,
Yeah, well, you do if you're trying to get them back to baseline, but with somebody that's that unhinged, that just didn't evolve. That
yeah,
that
it definitely was a bit odd. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a weird reading for Mixtape Monday. I think you're going to like this stuff. Do you know who Indy is? He just won a major award for his acting ability.
no.
He's the dog in Good Boy, the horror movie.
Wait, what?
So there's a movie, there's a horror film that's coming out. Director Ben Leonberger and his producer Carrie Fisher, spelled with a K.
Oh my Lord, what a cute little dog.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking him up? Yeah, he's really
Yeah,
cute.
I just looked him up. I just Googled him.
I'll get his picture up. I'll screen share. So he just won. I can't find the award that he won, but he just won an award for best canine actor. There he is. There's he. There he is. So he is in this horror movie called Good Boy, where he is the main character. It's a really cool. Now, talking about storylines not having good ideas, this is a great idea. So basically, he is there trying to protect his owner. He knows that something bad is happening, and he is protecting his owner. Let me get him a nice and big here. I'm going to keep the sound off.
So adorbs. Although that's not the kind of dog I would pick to.
I think that was the director's dog.
It is the director's dog. He was not hired. He's a member of the family. So that's the best I can do for you guys. I'm sorry. The best I can do with that cute little dog, but there he is. So I'm going to be reading on him tomorrow, see what his career is going to be like. Cute little guy. He's going to be on Mixtape Monday. So yeah. So OSV, I see you talking about Shanta. Oh, Zeph came back in. Is that really Zeph? Zeph, is that you? Did we lose her?
Did we lose her? I think. Yes.
No, there she is. I thought an extra Zephyr came in. I was like, that's not our Zeph. Wait, oh, there she is. Let's see. There we go. Zeph. Zeph, is that really you? I think it is.
Yeah, it is the dog. I know the dog.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, that was.
So OSV is talking about Shanta on Mystical Fortunes. We'll do a reading on this real quick. We're not going anywhere, but we got to do a reading on this real quick. Make this nice and big.
Oh, I just read the question.
Yeah, let me see how I can do this. There we go. No, there we go. That's better. All right.
I don't know who Mystic Fortunes is, but
she's Canadian, I believe, or she's in the upper part of the Midwest here in the U.S. She has a little bit of a Canadian accent. So she wears gloves, very, very pretty, lacy, fun gloves.
Oh.
So let's see. Is William in grave danger? What is going on? Actually, I'm going to switch decks. Some people think this is bad form, like doing a reading on another reader's reading. I don't think it's one way or the other. You know, I mean, if I don't get the same thing that she gets, that doesn't mean that her reading is invalid or anything like that.
It's no different to if
What's that?
it's no different to if anybody else asks a question. You know, like you're separate people.
Yeah, like and the thing with readings is like some people, like Tarot by Andy, who's Pop Culture Tarot now. She reads with like a very psychological aspect. I read with like a directive aspect, like, well, let's figure out how we're going to get you out of this hole. Some other readers, read shadow self. One of my best students is a great shadow self reader, and she just like strips you down to the bone. And she's like, well, you were the jerk in this situation. It's like, really? Was I really the jerk? And she's like, yeah, you were. You got to deal with it. So,
and I actually think it'd be more interesting if you got the same answer anyway, rather than a different answer. That'd be more.
That was one of the things when I would read with Alicia Wicker, we would get a lot of the same cards on the same question. It was very cool. So, all right. What is around William right now? Is he in danger? Girl, you're in danger. Oh. So I do think that there are some very viable threats around him. As the heir to the throne, not surprising. Like, why wouldn't there be? Thank you, Writing Room. He's Canadian. I think there are some viable threats around him, but I have complete confidence that MI5 and MI6 are on the ball with this. I don't think that they are playing around with it. So, all right.
I think the bigger issue with William is that he drives with George.
I love you. Be careful. Yeah, I've got the teenager leaving, and he thought it was important enough to interrupt a live. So,
Bye.
I love a confirmation being, yeah. So, it was a very direct auto writing from Prince William of Gloucestershire. Zeph likes Tarot by Andy. Yes. I don't watch her enough. I really, one of the things I do try. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say I think the bigger issue with William is that he drives with George in the car. Like, there's more of a chance of a truck running a red light and hitting the car than something happening in a helicopter or on a plane.
Oh, I think they ride with many cars deep, though. Even like when he's going to point A, point B, I think they've got quite the surround sound on that, if you will.
Yeah. But if they're worried about William and George being in the same, how the rule is that they're not supposed to travel together, he doesn't pay attention to that.
So here, she kept getting spies and double agents within. Ooh, where's Raven? Was that Raven? Oh, Raven. Oof, it smells like an open sewer. Yeah, there are some bad players in there. Some bad players. There's Fascinator again, guys. But this is the people that are going to counter the Fascinators. That's the support team. So is William not listening to his team? He's lamenting his freedom and wanting the kids to have a normal life, which makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to all of us, I think. We would want our kids to have.
I get that. If someone told me I couldn't travel with one of my children, like, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. Or both of them. You guys can, you
Yeah.
guys can go to New Zealand, but you have to go on separate planes, all of you. Like, I would be more nervous doing that, I think.
Me
Not
too.
knowing what was going to happen. So let's see. And again, like, I don't want to be clickbaity or anything like that here. Yeah. Oh, our power just flickered, guys.
Yeah, I
Did
saw
you see
that.
Yeah, our power
Yeah.
just flickered. So it is snowy out here. So who knows? Who knows?
Or somebody doesn't like this reading.
No, it's the whole house. So yeah, I was just looking at our weather. It is still snowing here. Still snowing at the moment.
You're lucky.
So is it George that is more in danger? Is it George? No, I think they're pretty busy with George. It allegedly ties to a York and a New Yorker. That's interesting. Is Andrew creating a ruckus? Oh. I think that Andrew, with all the divestment of what's gone on with him, I think that there is some of the, maybe I should take my place. Maybe I should step up. Does that work? I don't think it works. I think Andrew is a lot of hot air. Let's just put it that way. I think he definitely is a lot of hot air.
But Andrew knows where the bodies are buried.
Does he? Does he really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Does he? Does Andrew have anything on William? Secret keeper.
Yeah, but not on Will.
Not on William. Well,
Yeah,
he's
on
not
the
going to
rest,
release
like
any
on
information
Charles
about
and
William.
Leon
Yeah.
he knows. Where
He's not going to do anything on William, but on the royal family, I don't know. Let's see. Is he going to drop anything on the royal family?
Please say no. Ooh.
I think he's got information. I don't think he'll disrupt the royal family, though. I think he'll threaten to do it. That is a valuable weapon or tool only as long as it's kept in the holster.
Yeah.
Once it's out, whatever your status is, you're staying right there. You're not getting any further. So, you can all right, so I know not just Andrew above him, he's in the mix with ties, and that's why Charles is wanting to appease.
Oh, but and he doesn't have anything left to lose. And I think what he's fighting for right now is Beatrice and Eugenie.
Yeah, well, let's see.
That's just my
question here. Has Eugenie cut ties with Andrew?
No, she hasn't.
She's mad at him.
Yeah.
Why is she mad at him? Because now they don't have all of the good stuff that they had before. Is it correctable? Is the relationship correctable?
No.
She's got a little bit of a temper on her. She's a little bit of a foot stomper. I think she's angry with him, and I think maybe she's not speaking to him in the moment. Is she going to eventually? She's always going to hold it over his head that he ruined their good thing. He ruined their life. He ruined how they were supposed to be treated. He got them divested. I think that their standing has dropped significantly once the Queen passed away. Now that Charles on the throne, now that William is being moved into position, now that Catherine's being moved into the position. I think that they have just, systematically been dropped down in importance. And I think it's really frustrating because it is a slow drain that is not fixable. And I think all of the good stuff, all of the privilege is really far behind them at this point. And I think she firmly blames Andrew for that. It's his fault. You did this. We could have had, a posh life, a soft life, an easy life, and you ruined it for us. And now we all have to go to work and live like cockroaches. Who said that? I live like a oh, my friend Kay, her brother said it. I live like a cockroach. We don't know what that means.
It doesn't have to go to work, Teddy.
Yeah,
work,
work, Teddy.
I do think that Beatrice is handling it quite well. She's just like,
yeah.
Embrace the fact that, this is what it is, and.
So OSV, that was Psychic Score, Dave Murphy, everybody's favorite subscriber. That's your title, Dave. It's you are Lord Dave Murphy of the 1 meter square in Scotland, everyone's favorite subscriber. What was that?
To be a just and fair Lord.
Oh, he said you promised to be a just and fair Lord. So OSV, Dave Murphy has it on good account that Harry is in England. OSV, you're Scottish too. Well, no zipped up the back. Becki taught me that one. I'm gonna get t-shirts that say that. I'm no zipped up the back. So I think that Eugenie, I think she is just a little bit upset that the finer parts of life are now gone. And I think we saw that with Beatrice. I'm gonna pull the cards down. I think we saw that with Beatrice, how busted up she was when the Queen passed away. Oh, your granny was a tea leaf reader from the Isle of Skye. OSV, that's super cool. I'm going to bring down on Sundays. I'm going to be doing more teaching down here, and I have a tea leaf reading cup, and it's kind of like a practice one. So I will teach people a thing or two about tea leaf reading in the coming weeks. We'll be talking about tarot, oracle cards, all kinds of fun stuff, Lenormand. But we'll do a little bit of tea leaf reading. I've got some. I think I've got Earl Grey loose tea. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time with it. Now we'll put a $ sign on it. Why not? It's money. It's money. Money con.
Why not?
So, Grace, you have one too. Yeah, they're really cool. I was gonna use it for my coffee, but it's super super thin, and I just didn't want it to get beat up. So I'll bring that down here and put it in the shelves of fun behind me. So I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. This was an unexpected live. I did not know we were going to be doing a live like this. I thought today was just going to be like an ordinary average day. I didn't think I was going to have my friends coming up. I had all my friends come up. I had Barney.
It was a really fun. It was a really fun live, Anna.
It was really fun. Yeah, it was so cool.
Maybe for 2026 we'll panel on Sundays. Maybe the trolls will be having their Sunday dinner and not minding any of this that we're doing over here. But maybe that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do a little panel. I'll figure out the format on this and we'll have some fun with it. So I appreciate you guys though. Thank you for coming in. Than's for asking. Zev, especially
thanks for having you.
Yeah, Dave, like you come up on
panel worked out really good.
But Zeph, you're a new voice. So
Zeph never comes back.
Wait, we just got a super chat, so we're gonna have to do this.
I only come up with people.
Thanks, Cesar.
Yeah, Esar. Let me pull the cards back up. This is unexpected last request. I appreciate your super chat. I'm going to tell you this, Esar. I think you're a new subscriber. I am also a certified dog trainer. I actually am working on a proposal for one of my old associates. And one of the things I want to tell you about dogs is dogs are actually binge eaters by nature. They ideally like to eat at dusk and dawn. That is typical for them in the wild. If they're left to their own devices, they eat at dusk and dawn. So whenever people have issues with their dogs eating, what's that? Greg said he wants you to know it's called crepuscular. So when dogs have trouble eating or when they're having trouble adjusting to like the time change, I tell people try doing it at sunup and sundown. You can always set your ALEXA to tell you when that happens. You can do it on your iPhone or your Android. You can get little alerts for setup and sundown. But I'm actually going to bust out the dog deck for this, not the owl deck. I got my dog tarot here. We'll find out what's going on with Pearl. Pearl. So I'm already getting that Pearl's got like some air bubbles that are going on. So that is indicating like a little bit of gas. So maybe there's some pressure. And I feel like it's happening up at the top of the digestive system. So like the bottom of the esophagus, the top of the stomach, there's just like some air bubbles that are happening there that are creating like a pressure that's a little bit uncomfortable. So 3 of bowls, but this was in reverse. So that is a little bit of overindulgence. So possibly ate a little too much or watered too much. Dogs will drink water out of boredom. They'll gulp, 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 and they'll create some air bubbles in there. So be a little bit careful. I'm not a vet. I am not, I'm just a psychic here. I'm just giving you my energetic impression. But I'm thinking there was some gulping that has been going on that may be causing some pressure and what am I trying to say? Pressure and some discomfort. I've got the oracle here, and that is in reverse, that we're not listening to the messages from our body. So this is your dog. This is Pearl, not you. Pearl, I think, keeps doing things trying to correct the issue herself. And people do this all the time, self-medicate. Like, your stomach's upset, so you keep drinking ginger ale, but it's making bubbles and it's making you a little bloaty and uncomfortable. And I think you really have to be the boss of this. So what do we need to do to fix this? The Chariot. I do think that maybe a quick visit to the vet is going to be in order here. Look at that cute little dog. Chariot. I think, going to the vet would be a wise thing. Make sure that you have a chronology of eating and drinking, that you have like the, what's happened over the last 24, 48 hours, whatever you can remember back to hour by hour or like quarter by quarter of the day. Because I think you're going to discover that maybe, and dogs should have free access to water, but some dogs will gulp too much water. Again, they will drink water out of boredom and sometimes gulp in a lot of air there and create some issues for themselves. So, a couple of directives here. I would try dusk and dawn feeding. See if that kind of meshes with your dog's rhythm, so to speak. I think that whatever your dog Pearl is doing, it's kind of exacerbating the issue. So, dogs are about as smart as a 4-year-old. So if a 4-year-old feels better when they eat chocolate at Easter and they don't feel well on a day, they may start stuffing themselves with chocolate. That may happen. But go make an appointment for the vet. Go visit the vet, see if they can correct it, but go over there as best armed as possible. You can't just plunk them down on the table and the vet goes, ta-da, I know exactly what's wrong. You're going to have to bring some of the data of what happened over the last few hours. So I think that's a good practice for you, Isar. So I hope that helps. I appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, with that, I am officially, I've already said twice that I was going to leave, but I'm going to leave. I'm going to make it out the door.
2.5 hours. Who would have thought?
2.5 hours. Yeah, well, way to go. And Becki bailed out after the first hour. Becki was like, I'm out of here. I'm not sticking around.
I'm bored. Do it.
Yeah, I'm bored. Do it live. So I love that. That's like Becki and Kathy are like the same.
Yes.
The same animal.
Same energy.
Yeah, Kathy invited
Such a
us
Becki
out
thing
there.
to do.
Yeah, Kathy wanted us to go have a cocktail, and we were there like 45 minutes, and she's like, "I'm going to F home," and I was like, "What are you talking about? You just told us to come out." So, she's a funny bird, though. She's funny. But listen, thank you so much, guys. I am going to go enjoy the rest of the snow that's happening up there. My guests, stick around for a minute. And everybody else, we will see you bright and early tomorrow for Mixtape Monday. And I'm returning my daughter to university. So Mixtape Monday is going to be a little bit shorter than usual, but we're going to do the same plan that we've had for all of 2026. We're going to do production video, and then we're going to go right into a live video for questions from you guys. But then I got to zip out of here. When I get home, I will be available for readings on Hipsy. I'll alert everyone to that. But tonight, I'm going to go watch The Jerk because I hate these cans. Right, Greg?
Stay away from the cans.
Stay away from the cans. I am in the phone book, and I am somebody now. So, all right, everyone, sit tight, guests. We're going to say goodbye to everybody. I will see you all tomorrow morning for Mixtape Monday. We're going to have a great week ahead of us. See you in a bit.
And I will say bye.
Go ahead, Dave. What were you going to say?
Oh, no, I think I was just joking, and I said I'll say bye, everyone. See you in the past.
Oh, there you go. All right. I'll see you.
but you're not in the future, buddy.
Dave's going to
We
see you
got
in
to
the
catch
past.
you up.
Zeph is a little bit in the future, or no, the past. Zeph's a little bit in the past.
More past than you are, I think.
What's that?
I think Zeth's more in the past than you are.
I am
Yes.
at 3:36 p.m. on January 18th.
It's still January 18th here, but we're out, guys. We're hanging up. We'll see you all later. Let me end this.
Bye.
Love y'all.